Greetings, fellow gamers and conquerors. This is Darkfire Slide, and it's time for a channel update. And we're actually going to have an accompanying video this time, not just talking. So, yay! Everyone's excited about that, right? Just responding to a comment I got recently. It's like, you gotta have gameplay in the back of your discussion videos. And I'm like, I don't know if that's, like, necessarily true. But then again, I'm not somebody like Total Biscuit, so maybe that's for the best. Anyway, sarcasm and joking aside, it's time to announce kind of a serious change in the tone and shape of the channel. And I'm hoping it's going to be one that everyone likes, and not just one that is going to make everyone kind of, disband and leave and etc., etc. So, the major announcement is, as you may have noticed from the title of the video, is life after EU4, and specifically this is kind of referring to the decision on my part to kind of move away from EU4 content, not entirely, but rather make an attempt to diversify the channel more and cover more games, more topics, etc. And the other reason I'm making, one of the reasons I'm making this video is I want you guys to kind of be instrumental in that discussion and in that decision. Because the thing is, even if I continue to make nothing but top 10 videos for EU4, things of that nature, and continue to just, make the same kind of content I've been making, lots more Let's Plays and etc. If I only stick to EU4 ever, then that's all my channel is going to be good for. And the second that, favor dies with EU4, well, then I'm not really going to have much of a channel purpose anymore. So this is kind of a long-term decision to counteract that. And I want to make more content related to games like this, Mountain Blade Warband, where maybe as like a, this is just a channel idea. I'm currently in the works of like thinking some things through, but maybe, for example, we could have, I could kind of have this historical focus for the channel. Play games like Mountain Blade Warband, play games, more Paradox titles, play games like Steel Division and Wargame, other historical sort of things. And let me guys know. Let me guys know you what want and comment. Yes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of this idea, because I think that with EU4 continuing to bloat, and with that happening, I'm really not finding the game to be as enjoyable anymore. I personally am kind of like, I don't want all this feature bloat, and I'm at the point where I'm actually considering reverting to a previous patch for basically the first time in the history of, my channel, or yeah, in my channel, and also in like my gameplay experience. I've never wanted to be the guy who's just like, I don't want to deal with new changes, so I'm just gonna, play an older version. But honestly, at this point, I don't know what else to do, because EU4 keeps taking this direction that I don't really like as much, and I don't really want to be a part of. With, especially with, it's kind of me putting my foot down after the fact that they're releasing the next immersion pack, if the immersion pack, of course. Only 2 months after they released Mandate of Heaven, which is a full-price DLC. Now, maybe I'm just complaining too much, admittedly, like some people have said, like one comment I got in the video where I kind of talk about Paradox's DLC is like, oh, you want some wine with with that cheese? You want some cheese with your wine, buddy? Oh, that's a good one. But wow, I just realized the video is probably cutting up. Sorry for that's like happening. Been I've been messing around with my Bandicam settings, so that's a distinct possibility that I've been fucking up this video. But it's off the cuff, so whatever, I guess. Anyway, so I really don't want to whine about the game. I don't want to sit there and play the game and always be like, wow, I really wish EU4 is, was what it used to be. I wish EU4 was, better. I don't want to sit there and do that the whole time. So the thing is, I will keep, talking about EU4, and I will keep playing EU4, but it's possible that in the future that I'm just going to stick to, like, the Rights of Man patch, for example. And we're going to play that instead of playing like normal, or modern new EU4, because honestly, I'm just I'm tired of the feature bloat. I'm tired of things being added to the game that are superfluous, like to me, estates um and sailors. Sailors are another great example of something that just need to go. Like honestly, I don't care that they were. I don't really care that they were added into the game. And so that's kind of the direction this channel is going to take. I want to, in general, um, play more historical games, but also we could try to open up the channel. And I say we, I'm the one making the videos. But I say we because it's it's not just about me; it's about my audience. To open up the channel to more diverse game genres. For example, I play a lot of RPGs, and while I didn't get a lot of views, the reception to me playing the RPG Neverwinter Nights 2 was, in general, very warm. And so that was something I was kind of surprised by. I kind of assumed that everyone would be like not on board with me playing that, and maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe that's not the way to think about it. Maybe you guys are interested in a lot more, and so. And so, in addition to everything else, in addition to letting me know how you feel about the general idea of the channel kind of moving away from EU4, not entirely, as I've said, but in general, let me know what kind of videos you would like to see in the future, because I could very easily start making guides about other games that I've played for and love as much as EU4. So let me guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and tell me what kind of things you would like to see from this channel in the future, and what kind of content you would be into. And I mean, not just like in general, like more top tens and guides, but like give me specific games too. Let me know what kind of things you want to see and what you enjoy from this channel, because I know that a lot of people come to this channel specifically for guide videos, and that could be like the kind of thing that I do. That could just be what I make. And for those of you who like, Let's Plays, let me know what I could do to better improve the Let's Play to make more people want to watch it. And just that sort of thing in general. So now we come to the other part of the video, and I'm just going to kind of talk about the idea of, like, life after EU4, which is the title of this video. EU4 is a very, very consuming game. Most Paradox Grand Strategy games are, and often I find that when I'm playing a Paradox Grand Strategy game, I can't stop. like I start playing it, and I want to play for just hours and hours and hours on end. And the funny thing is, it gives me a certain sort of fatigue when I'm trying to play it. And because whenever I play, I'm like, I know that this is going to take, so much time to do, and it often discourages me from actually wanting to play it. And that doesn't really happen with a lot of other games. Like the game I'm currently playing, Mountain Blade, when there are good stopping points. When I finish a battle, it's a good stopping point. When I finish a dungeon in a game like Skyrim, for example, it's a good stopping point. There's a place where I can definitively say, like, okay, I'm gonna stop myself from playing. But the grand strategy games typically don't, because even wars, like after a war, you want to do things like core and take care of your provinces, and then you'll have to look at things like religion, and you'll want to look at how your army's doing, and like there's just so many things going on, and it's fantastic, but it's so consuming. But that's also what makes the game so great. And I kind of worry that I've fatigued myself on the genre by virtue of simply just playing too much. Something that I, kind of hate about the channel, honestly, is that I don't really play EU4 for fun anymore, and part of me worries that I have fatigued myself out of liking to play anymore, and that's a problem, because I would really like to play EU4 for fun again. But part of me also wonders if it's just the feature bloat, because when I was doing my Great Britain Let's Play on the channel, I was having a great time, and Rights of Man hadn't even come out yet. And when we were doing the Byzantium playthrough, I was having a great time. And then this playthrough started, and I'm just kind of really unimpressed with, with Mandate of Heaven, and I'm not enjoying myself anymore. And I really don't know whether to chalk that up to simply being fatigued with making videos for EU4, or if it's just, you know, like the expansion itself. So, you know, again, more thoughts about that in the comments. I love having discussions with you guys, and I've really been trying to make a point of it lately to get back into the habit of talking to everyone more, because that's something that I used to do a lot, and I miss it. I miss having those conversations with everyone, and so that's something I definitely want to do more. So, all that being said, so what do you do after you get done playing EU4? What are some games you've migrated to that are kind of like a relief after playing EU4? You know, what are the kind of things that you really enjoy? For me, it's definitely games like Mountain Blade or other role-playing games in general. Actually, I really enjoy playing after a long bout of strategy. And how I actually got from point A to point B here was a little bit longer than that. Something I wanted to play was XCOM 2, which I modded heavily, including adding in the Long War II mod. And Long War II is great, except that it's got a lot of balance issues and a general progression that I kind of don't like. And also, midway through one of the missions, all my mods broke. And that's a problem when all your mods break, because when all your mods break, you can't see health bars, you can't see when you're flanking someone. All the convenient things that mods add to the game are no longer in the game. And that's a problem, because I come to rely on those things. And it actually led me to buy a game that I'm actually going to now recommend to you guys and may do videos on. Let me know what you think. But in particular, there was a game that I bought called Battle Brothers. And this is a turn-based medieval tactics game, actually more similar to Fire Emblem than I would say. Words are failing me today, as you can see, but definitely more in the veins of Fire Emblem than XCOM. And that being said, I think it's a fantastic game. If you and the thing is, it's a very low fantasy medieval tactics RPG, and I really like it. It's a fantastic game. I binged it the first week I got it, because it's so brutally hard, and I really love that about it. And I think that you guys should look into it. And I'm probably going to make videos on it, honestly, because I really like enjoy it that much. When I get around to stopping myself from playing Mountain Blade or any of its, you know, related affiliated things, or Skyrim, which I've also been playing a lot lately. Would you guys be interested in seeing Skyrim videos? That's actually something I'm curious about, because I've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately, and I've actually got a video out right now, or in the works, that I think would be that might be interesting, and I'm interested to see what you guys think of it. But all that being said, I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you guys for listening, and again, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. And you know, if you don't want to watch the channel anymore, like I am not gonna, like, I'm trying to think the right way to word this. You are free to leave my channel if not having as much EU4 content is going to change your opinion of the channel. And that may hurt my channel really badly, and I accept that. But I think that it's time to start moving forward, and I hope that you guys will support me, because I certainly, you know, support your free decisions as well. And I hope that we can continue to have interesting content on the channel and the interesting discussions that are often sparked. In addition, I'm also thinking of covering games like Steel Division, Normandy 44, and Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, again going along with the sort of historical theme that has maybe stemmed from EU4. But again, let me know what you guys think. So until next time, Godspeed, and I'll see you on the next one.